So, multiple camera angles sound really difficult, right? Well, it's not. If you're using Final Cut Pro 10, it is easy as clicking a button. Let's dive into it. Alright, welcome back to the channel. So, yes, today we're going to take a look at multiple camera angles. I know that sounds kind of boring, but it's actually not. It's actually really fun, really exciting. I got a package here from Alpha Outpost. They are a sponsor of the channel, send us an awesome box every month. Let me tell you what, 2020, they have really stepped up their game. They're sending some awesome packages. But what I want to do is set up 3 cameras. So my A camera here, kind of a B camera off to the side, which is right there. And I'm going to use a cell phone. And what we're going to do is have one kind of a top-down angle so I can do like this one take, switching back and forth between camera angles. So, I mean, this can be used literally in any application, but for like top down for like the reviewer guys, being able to like have a camera angle here, camera angle right here, so you can just literally in post-production, click one button and it switches back and forth between cameras. So instead of filming, a camera just down here and you're doing your commentary and maybe doing a voiceover, you can do everything in one take, which I think is pretty good. I mean, there might be easier ways to do it. I don't know. I'm not like a professional or anything. I'm just some guy on YouTube. But yeah, I have a blast making these videos. So I just really want to share what I do with people. And honestly, in the comment section, if you know a better way of doing it, please let me know, because I always like the easier solution. So I'm going to clear a spot right here and let's dive into it. So one pro tip though, when you're doing this, we're going to import everything onto Final Cut. I'm filming at 30 frames a second on all my cameras. That's key to making this happen, because when you make a multi-camera clip in Final Cut, you need to make sure that they're all, if it's 60 frames a second, all of them are 60. If it's 30, all of them are, 24 for those cinematic type people. You just need to make sure that all of your cameras are on the same, because you're going to frustrate yourself. I went out and when I was first working on this, I did a video where I forget which camera, it was probably my B camera wasn't set right, and I just had so much trouble with it until I figured that out, and then I was like, oh, you're an idiot. So I couldn't do it for that, and I had to manually go in and, A camera, cut, import the B camera footage, and then it was just, post took literally forever for what I was trying to do. But I'm going to show this. That's enough talking. Make some space. Alright, so sitting back a little bit farther, I apparently loaned out one of my other tripods that I was going to put the iPhone on. So, and that's my top-down angle, so right now I put camera 2 off to my right, looking down at this. But you kind of get the gist from this video on how it's going to work. So potentially, we're reviewing this awesome Tomahawk box from Alpha Outpost. Like I said, thanks guys. So, we're just going to keep right on rolling, open it up, see what we got inside. As always, Alpha Outpost sends these awesome patches. I've got a bunch of them up over there. Absolutely love their PVC patches. They've always done a good job with those, and actually over the years, over the past year, they've gotten so much better. So there's that. So it looks like we got 2 Tomahawks. Let's take a look. This would be a Warhammer. This will come in handy. And a Tomahawk. Check that out. So we've got a Warhammer and a Tomahawk. Pretty freaking cool. You can kind of see, and this kind of really shows you, how to use multiple cameras. And like I said, I think you can go up to 12 or 16 cameras. Now, I have a feeling that depending on what computer you're running, that may be difficult, but 16 cameras would be impressive. Depending on what you're doing, how many angles you want to have, how many, talking heads, how many actors or whatever you have, your talent, as we call them in showbiz. Just kidding, I'm not in showbiz. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. This is more about multicam clips than it is about Alpha Outpost. Like I said, I always enjoy their stuff. We're going to put that away, and we are going to import all of this into Final Cut. All right, here we go. So we've imported both of our clips. You can see them right here and here. So this one's from the Sony a6300, and this one is from the MC88. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on them. We're going to click on the MC88, And this is really important because you can't just make a multicam clip if you don't do this. I found that the hard way and really, really frustrated myself. So the first thing you're going to do after you import the media is come over here, and we are going to come down to where it says camera angle, and we're going to say this is camera angle 1. Don't have to do anything else. You don't have to name the reel, you don't have to name the scene, none of that stuff, the clip name, none of that. So then we're going to go over to the other one. Obviously this is camera angle 2, so we're going to click on that, and we're going to just throw 2 in there. So now Final Cut knows that that is intended to be our second camera angle. So we're going to hold down Command, and we're going to hit both of these. Once we do that, we're going to right click, and you're going to come down here to multicam clip. Simple as that. So all of this drops down. I don't change any of this. You can name the clip if you want to. I'm just going to leave it as is. Go ahead and make this. That's going to render here for a little bit. Alrighty, so here we go. Multicam clip is all done right here. So look at my stupid face. This feature is fantastic, guys. I mean, it just really takes everything to the next level. Let's minimize all this dumpster garbage. I don't know what the heck I was doing. So right here, you're going to see we've got this, our scopes up. All you got to do is hit view right here in this upper right hand corner. Change it to angles. Check this out. So now we just had 2 angles pop up. We can go into our settings here, and you can see that we have the whole way up to 16 angles that we can do. If we hit that, take a look at that. That is just absolutely amazing, and it doesn't stop there. I mean, there's so much more to this, but because we're running 2 cameras, sorry I didn't do 3. Like I said, just didn't have a tripod for the top-down view. Honestly, on this table, it probably wouldn't have looked all that good. Anyways, so check this out. We can go, we know that this first one, the one that's all black right here, that's actually the MC88. So what we're going to do is we're going to select this so we've got video and audio from that one. So we can control where we're getting our audio source from as well. So let's say we're going to go with that. We're actually going to move to the beginning of the timeline. I kind of did a whoopsie there. We're going to move to the beginning of the timeline. We're going to hit that. So we're just going to go ahead and hit this. As you can see, boom. There it is. There's both our camera angles. So like, let's just go right here, and I'll show you. So we're going to leave it on the MC88. So we're going to leave it on camera 1 right here, and we're going to adjust, or we're going to click this, and this is going to give us the option to just switch between video only. So we'll keep our audio will always stay on this clip here. That way you're not going to have this weird choppy, like it sounds like the camera's 10 feet away. You know, the only thing we're doing is changing which video you're actually seeing or which camera you're actually seeing. So we'll hit play, and as it's playing,
Alpha Outpost,
you can just do this.
They are a sponsor of the channel, send us an awesome box every month. Let me tell you what, 2020, they have really stepped up their game. They're sending some awesome packages. But what I want to do is set up 3 cameras.
Just kidding, 2 cameras. Anyways, so I mean, that's how simple it is right there. You go through and you can either use the hotkeys, I believe. Let's try it.
So my A camera here, kind of a B camera off to the side, which is right there. And
yeah, so realistically, we can even just use key 1 and key 2 and just go through there, or select with, you know, your mouse and just click on which one you want. But guys, that is how simple it is. That is just absolutely awesome. I really enjoy this. It really adds a unique element to the videos, especially like for Shooter 1721, just going out into the woods, getting some, you know, B-roll footage, get a good bit of B-roll footage, and then having the 2 camera angles. And when you've got like a talking head just sitting there kind of, you know, talking about specs or talking about, you know, just random things about whatever, you know, whatever's being reviewed or whatever the video is about, even interviews, it spices everything up. It really does. You know, it helps with your viewer retention as well. You know, I know some guys will just do, you know, 1 clip in 4K and punch in and punch out and punch in and punch out, but you can really add a unique element to your videos by doing this. That'll about wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it was, I hope you got some information out of it. I hope you learned something new. I mean, this really has helped me. I mean, when I first learned how to do this, I was super excited, and honestly, I use this on almost every video that we do. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you know a way of doing this even better, even faster. I'd like to know. I love learning and I love sharing information. So thank you so much. Have a great day.